Hello everybody, so today we're at let me see, there's the badge. It's a BMW, it's the X-Drive, I'm in a tight spot here, so it's a 320D. So it's a 2014 model, and you can see there's the engine bay, 2 litre diesel, and just for your reference there's the fuse box as well. So I'll tell you what's up with this. It's a friend of mine, he just came back his holidays, and he jumped into the car at Manchester Airport, 4 o'clock in the morning. He thought to himself, there's something wrong with this car. And when he got up the road, nothing on the dash was working. So you can see I've actually got the dash out. So I scanned it with my launch scan tool, and it came up the codes. There was various codes and various modules, all relating to the instrument panel. And I think it's in German called the Kombi, K-O-M-B-I. So through the scan tool, I tried to go right into the instrument panel, but it would not talk. So we decided to go right into this. Take the instrument panel out. Well, first of all, let me rewind. I checked the fuses, and they checked out fine. The ones up the front, I think it's 50 and 52. So this instrument panel, by the way, is dead easy to come out. It's just 2 T30 screws in the roof, the dashboard here, and out it pops. So what I was going to show you, before we condemn this, we must check for powers and grounds. So let me see, I'll show you a wiring diagram. This is a really good website. One of my subscribers showed me. I think it's called BMW New TIS. So there's the wiring diagram. So in the fuse box it says you have to check fuses 50 and 52, but if we scroll down here, you can see it's the red wires. There's 2 red wires going to it, to this box here. That there is the instrument panel. So you have to check the 2 red wires, pins 1 and 2, and also these ones that are called 31 are the brown wires. They're the 2 grounds. And the grounds are provided through another module called the FEM, I think it is. So I'll put it in edit what FEM means. I thought it was a foot control module. Maybe be exactly the same as a foot control module, I'm not sure. But we just need to check for 2 powers and 2 grounds. And the rest of the networks on this are this one here called PT CAN. That's how it communicates with the rest of the car. So maybe check them with the scope. So the easiest way to do this is so the instrument panel is out. And I hope you can see I've just pierced into the back of this red wire here. So I'll just take my power probe there. It's a bit tight for space here. So go into the back of that. And you can see there I've got a power. We'll shut this thing up, that's really annoying. So we'll take that out. So that thing says that we have a power, but the best way to check for powers is just to use your little test light. So I use this one here. You'll recognise this. This is a favourite of Diagnostic Dan, and I like to use this one because it only draws 100 milliamps. So we can check to see if there's current flow. There we go. That's good. 100 milliamps at least, so that'll check that network fine. So I've checked that one. It's a bit close here in this camera today. And then what we can do, we'll go and check one of the grounds. So you can see there, that brown white wire is a ground. I'm doing this one-handed here. So I'll do exactly the same thing again. We'll do it with this thing first. We should get the other beeping noise. Oops. So you can see that's a good ground. So we can also check that with our test light. So you can see I've still got a ground, but I've put my test light in through that connection there. So I'm just going to feed it 12 volts and that test light should light. There you go. So that's a good ground. So I have 2, as I said to you, I've got 2 brown wires and 2 red wires. It's the thicker of the 2. I'll take this out. So we've got 2 brown wires there. I think you can see that. And 2 thicker red wires. Well, one's red and blue, and the other one's red. So these are all fine. So at this point we are condemning the instrument panel. So I need to send it away for repair. So the other thing I was going to ask, if anybody's done this job, do you need, if you were going to get a new instrument panel, can you code it in via the launch or the Autel scan tool? I.e., I'm talking about coding here, not about programming, because if you go to program it, you have to do it through that, is it ISTA or whatever it's called, you have to do it online. But I was just wondering if there's any way that you can code in even a second-hand instrument panel using either my launch, my Autel, or the snap-on's out of date. So I wouldn't think that would be a goer, because this is a 2014 F31 model. So I just wonder if anybody knew that. So we'll condemn the instrument panel based on these results, and I'll let you know how we get on with it. But I'm trying to get this little tab out the back here. Oh boy, very stiff to get out. Anyway, so there's the tab finally out. It's a bit stiff that, but it's just a matter of pushing down on that little tab there. Then that releases it. So there you go, cheers. So that waveform we're looking at is from the PT can. So if you were just looking at that on a multimeter, it's 2.33 volts. So you can see we've got plenty of activity there. So it must go roughly from the 2.3 volts to ground. So I'm just using a little vantage for this, and you can see we're pinned in. If you're looking at this tab, there's the tab at the top and we're at the bottom left. So I'll just take that and move it to top left there, and we'll see what that looks like. See if I can do this one-handed. There we go. So there it's other, we've got a good connection there. Set the trigger up a bit, sorry about that. There you go. So that must be PT can, high and low. So that one's at 2.3, the other one's at 2.6. So my rule of thumb is on waveforms like these, as long as you've got something, I would say that's good. So that's the PT can network lines.